Hey crafty friends, welcome to my cluster making mess. Y'all, if y'all can see what I have, just like over here on this side, I have a rolly cart that has all the blings and stuff, because I wanted, like these, the jingle bells. I don't think I'll need anything in this one as yet, because I'm not making any dangles today, but it does have my bling in it. Has my little Christmas lights and my little candy canes, and then my little charms and stuff. So I thought I might want some of that. This one has, the different color charms in it. Has gold and look at Santa Claus. Ain't he cute? So, and a Christmas tree and such. So I thought might want some of those. So I brought all of it over here, Yeah. So, and then on this tray, I've got, whoopsie, I've got all of the stickery bits in this. And then the bottom, I do believe, is bags and stuff like that. So, then in this little box here is just my cutoffs where I do masterboards and such. And that's going to be my cluster bases. Here we have all assortments of ribbons that I want to use up this year. This is some of the pieces that I fussy cut last night that I showed you from that kit that I wanted to do. It is Girl Art Country Christmas, and this is the fussy cuts from that. I have clusters that I have previously made, so I just brought that pack out to, when I get done, put them in it. I have scrap Christmas fabric. Let's see. I got buttons. And then I have my little sewing tray with my red and green and, just different colors of sewing thread to go around the buttons. I have my music that I cut up into little labels. I have the label die cut, so I would put some of that on there. I'm not done. 3 things of washi tape that is Christmas flavored. A tray of bling of different kinds and assortments. This box is just needs to be used up, so if I grab something, I'll probably grab out of there first. But this is all of the colorways and things that, and this is like that snowflakey mesh fabric that they had at Dollar Tree. So yeah, we can do that. And then I have the little pom-poms from the Dollar Tree. The pom-pom trim from the Dollar Tree, which they have back this year. I found it this year. I do need some more red. And then all of my red and green different flavors and colors of lace. Sorry for the crunchies. And on the bottom down here, I have my seam binding, and then, my whatever this is called. I'm just going to call it colored gauze. It's like table runner things. It's gauze, basically. Cheesecloth or gauze, whatever you want to call that. So now, with that being said, let's make us some clusters, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to put on them. I'm just going to make clusters to go on pockets and stuff, because I've got all the stuff to make it with. All kinds of stuff. So I thought these would be fun to add a little bit of color and a little bit of, just texture items and such. I am going to have to just leave that right there in front of my face. So I'm going to pull out a few of these. And like I say, these are just cut-offs from when I make masterboards. And I cut it down and I have pockets and or tags and such. I just keep the pieces that, that are just the little cut-off pieces. And they're great to make little cluster bits with. Even these little bits, I just kept them, some of them, you know, is different colored, and that's fine. We'll just put it off to the side. But any of them I keep, because, you know, you can make clusters with all of this. Cluster bases. So now we just going to pull us out a mess of stuff and just have a ball. So I've got these fussy cuts, like I said, from the Country Christmas Girlwin Art Kit that I showed last night. It has words and little bitty things. Oh, my shoe got hung. And then back behind me, I've got, you know, all of my Christmas fussy cuts in that box back here. And over to the side here, I have my vertical words and labels from the Junk Journal Studio. This is a bunch of little stickers and stuff from Temu. And then look, this is what I was doing last time with my cluster making stuff, and I kept it in there. So this is words and such, just Christmas words and labels, vintage Christmas words, and it says the Junk Journal. So I don't know if that's the same as the other lady or not. But yeah, so we got all of these bits, and I do have a bunch of smaller fussy cuts that would go with this. I gotta get that box. Can you believe I forgot that box that we've been working out of? Yes, my Christmas fussy cuts that are small that need to be put on pockets and such is in this box. That's what I've been working out of all years, just this box of stuff here. But now I've got it switched over, you know, and we got just everything out. Everything's out, I'm telling you. And I've got it set up to where I can't get in and out over here. But yeah. So let's see, we have these, you know, all these small little cluster bits that we could use to make clusters with is in here. Just things that I need to be using up. And, you know, I save a lot of this stuff. Like we didn't use quite a bit of these things. And these here would work good on some clusters. So we could take this and put it on here. We can take and put us some fabric on there. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to make clusters and stuff for a little bit. Just because I need page, I need pockets, and I need things to go on the pockets. And what better way to do that is than with clusters. Okay. So, get me a pile over here, and we're just going to start. Now, some of these I may staple. Some of them I may glue. Who knows? I'm just going to pull out my scrap fabric here. Have it over here to the side. So, am I in camera view if I work in this area here? Yes, I am. Way up yonder, though. Okay. I'm going to try to promise not to headbutt y'all, because y'all are just dead even with me. Like, look, if I bend over, I'm hitting you. So, don't get upset at me if I accidentally bust your noggin. So, look. So, I'm going to take this, put this on here. You know, I pulled out all this bling for a big reason. And that looks gold tones to me. Let's see if we got any. Oh, yeah, we got some big gold tones in here. This is the box that's, you know, that are open. That don't have a package. And so they need to be pretty much used up. And I don't really have a formula for cluster makes. I just do what I feel looks pretty. Honestly, that's what I do. I'm going to put them right there. And then we just going to work. These here we need to put up. I think I got enough there to keep me busy for an hour. But I think that's going to be pretty. And then we can put a small little label on it if we would like. We can put a word label. And we can put one of these stamps on it. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be pretty. Some of the stamps, it was wanting to cut into, all the way into the stamp, and I was like, no, so I just took that out of the fussy cut. I just null and voided it. Ooh, I want to put that on there. Yeah, let's put this one on here. So, do I like that? Or let's do this. Let's do this here. Put this, nope. I like it over here on this side because that red and red is going to clash up. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I'll lay it down. Okay, and I'll put some blingies down there. Then I got a little word. These are horizontals, or on the bottom, of course. Yeah, I know, I'm going to be knocking stuff every which way but loose here. I do have a bunch of little bitty things. And just put Merry Christmas across it. You know, like you don't know what time of the year it is. Oh, yeah. Ooh, love it. Love it. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, and then I got my red and green ink here. Yes. So let's get these out. Get that going. Put the scissors over here. I'm just going to put my lids in back in that little box for now. And that's where I keep my Christmas inks at, in that thing. Okay, now I'm trying to get me some room to work. Okie doke. Now I think I'm good. I'm good now. Maybe so. Am I liking that? I think I am. Alright. Y'all, I'm sorry if I am seeming like I'm yelling at you. I am not trying to do that. Y'all are just dead even with my forehead right now. Okay. So, gluage. Put that down. And I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I really don't have, you know, a formula or such for cluster makes. I just put on there what I think looks good. I just put it on there until I'm like, oh yeah, that's enough. Or, you know, that's probably too much, but we're going to go with it anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody's doing good today. I have been excited all day at work about coming home and playing with my Christmas stuff. Just going to put that right there across the middle. And I'm going to put my three little blings right across the bottom. If I can get them off my finger. Shut your face. How cute. Oh, yes. And guess what? What did I do with them? There it is. I got a gold one and a silver one. Somebody stole my silver one. Daggone it. Oh, nope. Ow. I hid it from myself. Let me not accuse my people of thieving my stuff yet. It's just in, yeah. So now look. So I'm just going to take Go around the edge of this. With the gel pen. Because it's got the glitter in it. Y'all, guess what? I was so excited last night. I read some of my messages. Watch this sucker quit working halfway through. And I got a comment on an older video where I did the Purple Rose Journal. And I was just so taken aback and just in awe. Basically like celebrity shock, basically is what I was having. Because it was Miss Karen McCoy from Slapping Paint on Paper is her, and she's Karen McCoy, the real McCoy. If y'all know who I'm talking about, she does wonderful projects with watercolor and making journals and such with her watercolor painting, and just a beautiful, beautiful watercolor artist. And so I was just in shock and awe that, you know, she even knew about my channel, for one, and for two, that she commented and told me that my that journal was very pretty, and I was just super duper happy and excited about that. Because, you know, she's somebody I watch and admire and aspire to be as creative as she is. And she's just a lovely lady. She's gone through a lot of issues. I'm not going to put her story out. If you don't know, go over and check her channel out. She is just a wonderful lady. And I tell you what, Miss Karen, I love you to death. I really do, honey. I hope you're watching this video. I think maybe I was, you know, she found me new or whatever. But there's one cluster. But anyways, you are just a strong woman and mother. And I appreciate having someone like you for me to look up to when I grow up. Let's put it that way. I want to be like her when I grow up. But yeah, she is a lovely, lovely lady. So if you have not checked her out, please do go over and check out Miss Karen. Let me see. What do I want? I don't know what I want. All right. Let's put that. Maybe it would help if I found a piece that I want to use first. You think that might help me out? I wanted to fussy cut that out. That's why that's in there. I'm digging to get this tree here. I want that one. Okay, so let's see. And I'm going to leave that shaggy like it is. I don't care. And if it ain't shaggy, honey, you can make it shaggy. But yeah, I want that over here. Now, I do not have any of the... I wished I had... This is at times where I wished I had the little, whatchamacallits, the little paint drop thingies. Wished I had those. I don't have them. What I do have is some little bitty blingy blings. I don't know if that's going to work. Them's a little too big, I think. Oh, that's kind of big. Those are... Yeah, let's see what we got over here in this bling box. I've come to find that I need some more green blingies. That's what I need. I need more green blingies. And watch, I'll open this up and it'll go in that box. Let's see, are these individuals? No, but we're going to make them like they are. So I'm going to put a couple of these on there and put a couple of red ones on there. Just having fun is what I'm doing, y'all. I mean, really, that is truly all I'm doing is having fun with my stuff. And then any of the little bitty ones, I'll just color them in with the gold or silver pen. Okay. So there's that. Where's my red ones? Do I not have any red ones that small like that? Heck no. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Well, shucks. I've got these, but I don't know if I can cut that apart enough to do that. Because that's on like a tape. Got the pearls. I want them. Well, you know what? Where's my little bling box at? It's buried under all of this stuff here. Where are you at? It's close enough. Actually, there's a smaller one. Nope, it's not. Well, that's all right. All right, go get it, gadget fat fingers. Oh yeah, they are smaller ones. See, it told you. Now the only thing is, we'll have to put that on there with the glue, and that's fine. Please do not laugh at me if I were to accidentally knock one of these over during filming throughout Christmas, because that's probably going to happen more than once. That's why I try to keep them over there on something else away from me and my my fumbly hands. Just mainly because I know that I am more than likely going to knock them off. Oh, of course, I can't pick it up. And see, I know that about myself, that I'm clumsy. So, you know, I try to protect myself from the clumsiness, but sometimes it just happens. Now, I'm going to need 2 more. Well, actually, 3 more. I think I'm going to put another green one right there. What do I do with them? Hit them for myself again. Okay. I like that. I'm feeling like I need one up there too. I feel like I need one up there at the top. Y'all, I got these and they were all in a box or a little pouch thing together. And I sat one night and separated all of them out. And I was like, Well, I won't do that. I mean, it took me like an hour and a half to separate them all out. And then, you know what I did? Took and accidentally bumped my tray and knocked the whole box over. Yeah, you talking about doing some cussing that night. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Not only did I knock that over, I also had the ones where I have for fall. I had separated all of them out and had them setting precariously on, you know, one of my little rolly carts. So I got up and, you know, come around to get my box there to put them in and and hit the tray, and the whole tray that I had them separated in went floop. Because I just had them like out on like a flat serving tray type thing. Just because it was easier to slide them. So I didn't have to keep picking them up. And then, yeah, so I just flipped that whole sucker over. Sure did. Got up, turned around, got my little divided box, turned around and went boom, and hit the corner of it, and it just went flying everywhere. And I am still finding them at the edge of underneath my bed from time to time. So, yeah. Okie dokie. So, I think we can do this. I like that, and then put a 25 over there. I just had a 25 too. Where did it go? Here it is. Well, it's a 12. Same difference. It's a Christmas number. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to run this strip of fabric right here. Now, I wonder if I can put the 12 on that and have the tree over here. What do y'all think? What are we thinking there? I like that. Yep. Oh, I can't pick it up. Fumble fingers. Because, yeah, then that... Well, actually, I like that, too. I like it that way. Let's do it that way. We just gonna do it like that. And I know it's got a Christmas number on there, but it's got a number on it, but we're gonna put us a Christmas number on it. Cover that up. And that is just cute. So now, when we go to decorate a one of our scrapbook pockets that we've made with our scrapbook paper, we can take this, put that on it. Voila. Beautiful. Love it. Or we can take and put this on that one. Love it. Beautiful. That's why I wanted to make these, because I know I've got a bunch of these clustered pockets, or masterboard type pockets with just, you know, like the Christmas colors of scrapbooking paper. See what I mean? Beautiful. Beautiful. I just had to make the clusters up so I could, you know, so I haven't made a whole bunch of clusters. I've made a few, but not a lot. So we just needed to get the clusters made so we can decorate some pockets and such. That's why I said I wanted to bling up my Christmas stuff. Okay, now let's find us another one. Let's do one with this with the skinny one here. Let's make like it's going to be like so now you could take this and you can actually do it this way and just build off of it, you know, and just use that as a tuck. Or I'm going to take and cover most of it up. It's just a base. And you can use it as a side tuck here, or just a page tab up here and still stick something in it, or down at the bottom, either one. I mean, whatever you want to do with it. So that is a good, how big are you? Ooh, it's 4.5, so that would make a good little tuck this ways, wouldn't it? Sure would. See? So we could put that down. And this is just a cut off of where I was covering something else. Just putting that down. And it don't have to be, you know, it don't have to be right up to the edge or what have you. I'll keep that little scrippy scrap. We'll make something out of it too. Alright, so we're going to do that. Let's put that down. Get that on there. And this is some of that fabric from where my sister found the, what is it, the sample books for furniture fabric and curtains and stuff like that. She found it while she was out thrifting one day in her area. And she bought them to make, she makes like non-sewed quilted ornaments. And takes the little blings. Like she'll take the small little blings like that and put a pin through it and hold her fabric together on them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces. Alright, so now I got some long Christmas ladles in here. Let's see. I need a fussy cut around it. It would work. Ooh, we could do that. That would be pretty. Let's do that. Just because of the colors behind it, I think it'd be real pretty. I'm going to go ahead and cut both of these out, and then we can make another one. Because I got a couple of longer pieces there. And they have like a cream border around them, but I'm just cutting right up to the actual color. The reason these aren't fussy cut, because at the time when I was fussy cutting these last year, I just had got my brother's scanning cut, and I was not quite sure as to how to use the color or the grayscale for scanning and such on it yet. So now I've figured it out, and it makes life a whole lot easier. Alright, so we'll use that one there in a minute, but I want to put this here on that. And I think that's about what I'm going to put on there. I think that's pretty. And put red around it. I don't know if I'm going to put any bling on it or not. You can do that right there. And I like that. That's fine with me. What am I looking for? The glue. The glue. Yeah, because we've already got our fabric, our base, and our little label piece. And this will lend itself to go with pretty much about any Christmas journal. Y'all, it is raining again in our area. It's rained off and on all day. Now, do I want to put a little piece of that over there? No, I think that's just going to take away from it. So we'll do that with it. I want to use this so bad because I just think it's so pretty. But you can tell how, I thought it was so pretty I couldn't use it. Get the sticky scissors because that's on like a roll of tape. I don't know how well that's going to cut either. I'd like it to go all the way down that, but I just want one row of it. You know what I mean? Oops, I hit y'all. I'm so sorry. So I need to go down to here. Well, that's a long ways, ain't it? And boy, that is sticky. Pretty sure this came from Temu. Oopsie. No, get down there where you're supposed to be. And yeah, there we go. Little blingy blingy on it. I like that. Okay, let's do red around the edge. So now we can, if we wanted to, put that, like I said, just on the page. And that's our tuck spot. That is cute. That's pretty. Super pretty. Okay. All right, let's get you rolled back up, buddy, because you are super sticky. You are sticking to every daggum thing. When I seen this, I was like, ooh, I gotta have some of that. That is just too pretty. And then I was like, well, maybe I could get some green, but I think all I ever found was the red. Okie doke. Well, that is super sticky. Super sticky. Okie dokie. Let's see. I think I got another one here. Yep. All right. So now we're going to do this. We're going to do it up and down. Let's run this one up and down. Let's see. Got a long piece of something here. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a cutoff where I was making tags last year. Well, actually, we would need it to go this ways, wouldn't we? And that would be pretty with that, too. But I want one to go, how wide is that? Yeah, that's 5 inches, so that would be a good little side tuck. Let's turn it this ways here. Let's do it that ways, and then we need vertical words. vertical words. Let's see here. I could do that and cut down to where the green is on it. I think that would be really pretty to do that with. I think it sure would. All right, so let's do that. Scissors. Because that's gonna, well, I don't know. I actually kind of like that. Don't y'all? Y'all like that? Move this up here a little bit, and then we can put something else down here. I think so. I like that right there. Let's hold that right there. Then we'll find us something else. So I got this little circle right here that I've been looking at. Here it is, X-Max. Put that on the bottom of it. Make it a little tucky spot. Yep, I like that. Okay, doke. Ink it up. Ink it up before you think about it and change your mind. Okay. Whoops. But yeah, this is a piece of ribbon fabric here where I was making tags out of my wide ribbons last year. Those turned out really pretty. I need to do that again. Just gonna put that right here. Move it up. We had it moved up. Okay. I was gonna have it hanging off, but I think I need to have this hanging off. Yeah. Because that's not gonna be too sturdy if the ribbon part's hanging off. You know what I'm saying? The easiest way to do that is just pick it up to and put that on there where you had glue on the back of it. You need to come down some, buddy. Yes, you do. Quit slipping and sliding now. Okay, over top of it. Alright, and then this will go right there. So don't glue here and here. Oh yes, that's so cute. I'm saying that's a simple one, but pretty. So then that could be a good little side tuck on a page. And then the back of this we'll do, let's ink it up with green while we're sitting here thinking about it, because that's going to hang over the page. So then you put that on your page and glue, like, you know, here down to here, and then that'll be a side tuck. And then when it's glued down on your page, and then that, you'll see that from the back, like a little tab piece. Alrighty, there's that one. Okay, how long have I been on here? 45 minutes. Let's do one more. That one's a little flimsy. That's okay. We'll fix it up. Alrighty. Now this here is just bits and pieces of stuff. So now I think what I'm going to do I'm going to put this on here like so. I don't even care what the words back there say. I'm going to take and we're going to put this on here. What do I want on you? I don't know. How about this pretty little girl here? I made a sideways picture. Ooh, look here. We'll make another one. We'll make one with her on it. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. You could actually just do that right there. But I want to be extra, you know what I'm saying? Let's be a little extra. Okay, here's a smaller one. Is that the same size? Pretty much. Pretty much it is. All right, you may be too big. Let's get a flatter piece here. Yeah. Let's do a flatter piece. Then we can do this. And then maybe that. I don't like that. I'm liking this part. I'm just not liking the fussy cut part here. Oh, well, maybe that's better. I actually like that. How big is that? That could actually be a tuck in itself. It's 4 inches. I don't know. See, now I said I wanted to go ahead and do something else, and then now look, here I am fumbling around, fumble fingering. Ooh, here we go. Yes. Yep, that's it. See, you just keep moving stuff till you find something that says, ooh, look at me. I love this. When I am finished working and run out of this, y'all, I'm going to cry like a baby. I love that stuff. So then we can put that on there like that. Yes, ma'am, we can. All right, you want to do red on you. We'll do green on that. Just because, whoops, that paper's flaking off. It's so old and crumbly. Okay, so that needs to go down first. And we need to put you on. Right. Glue right in front of your face, knucklehead. I'm trying my best to get it centered up because I have an idea of putting some red blings down that. Maybe. put it right here where it's stitched. I probably wished I'd used the Fabri-Tac for this because it wants to curl up, but it'll hold with this. I just probably wished I would have used Fabri-Tac to get it held quicker, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Whoopsie. Don't put it on your mat. Put it on the piece, knucklehead. Just gonna hold it there for just a minute. And that's really about all it needs to take, is about a minute for that to snatch it. Okay, there, whoopsie. Quit moving it, dummy. There's that piece. Just flipping it over, making sure that it's on there. Now this, I do want to trim them edges up. Okay, so now junk making stuff there, y'all. And these little suckers here are sticky. I mean, sticky. Oh, yes. That is too cute. Should we do it on both sides? Do I have enough? I think I do. Yes, I do. I need to cut that sticky piece off at the top. Sticky scissors. Come here. All right. Yeah, let's just go on ahead and get the Fabri-Tac because that's slipping and sliding. It's too heavy for it. I'm just wanting it barely on the edge, you know what I mean? There we go. I think that's got it. I need to clean this space here up. Now, I've literally worked myself toward this is all the room I have. Everything else is covered. And I mean literally everything else around me is covered. I'm super claustrophobic. Okay. All right. So now let's get this one here done. Lay that up there. Let it dry. Let's get little Missy here did. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these here. And just put her on a 2B pocket. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get her on a 2B pocket. Get her thumb pull in it. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to do green around the outside. I need to do a little bit of fixing right here. Oh. Well, you popped up, didn't you want to just lay back down? What's wrong with you now? Because you know good and well, once you popped up on me, I was going to glue you. Okay, this needs to go with Fabri-Tac because that's hefty too. Okay. This is the sewed side. Or the sewn side, whatever you want to say. This is the side that's got stitching on it. I'm just going to put Fabri-Tac on the gathered part here. Okay. I'm going to put a little speck of Fabri-Tac right here at this corner if I can get it to come out. My goodness. You know, it always seems like if you somewhat in a hurry, you know, your stuff ain't going to work. Not in a hurry, time. And that just pulled that up. Because, you know, I got Fabri-Tac all over my fingers now. That's why I tried to avoid it as long as I could, messing with it. Because I knew what was going to happen once I started messing with it. Okay, so now I'm going to take little Missy here. We're going to do her up in red. Okay, so I want her on this. And then I want to take and put Merry Christmas across that. Yes, I do. Alright, so this needs to be done in like a green, just barely green around the edge. For the contrasting factor of the red and the green. The red and the green. So I want to do that with that. Fabri-Tac over here for a reason. Lay down. Yes, that's what I want. See what I'm saying? And that is just some printed collage bits and scrapbooking paper of red and green colors. Uh-oh, I got my glues mixed up. White. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So pretty. Come on, Fabri-Tac, quit messing with me. Y'all know I'm about to get off of here and load this bottle slap full. And it'll probably be sitting over here bubbling out the top of it. It probably will be. Oh, ain't she pretty? put it on upside down, knucklehead. I just want to go at an angle with it, like that right there. Okay. Alrighty. So, I think that is going to be it for today. I had fun making these, but I'm probably going to still make some after I get off camera. This is just going to be the video for today. Oh, yeah. Oh, got some little blingy bits. I got Fabri-Tac on my finger over there and it won't let go with nothing. And I can't get my wet naps out. I know, problems. I'm a problem child. And it's just because of time strengths. And I'm just, you know. Okay, so we did this one. Ain't that cute? I was thinking about putting a little bit of bling over there. What do y'all think? Might as well shoot. Why not? It's Christmas. It's supposed to be blingy. You know what I mean? Just put 3 of these little things right here. Just 3 of them. It needed it. See, look. Don't that look so much better? It looks so much better with that on there. Love it. Now it's finished. Okay, that one. We did this one here where I had to re-glue that 100 times. I think it's finally on there now. Thank goodness. And then we got this one here that is a side tuck. And that's going to be cute. And then this one here with the pretty blings from the Temu. It's going to be a bottom tuck on the page. Or we can just take and run it right in the middle of a, you know. But I like it is. Yeah, I like it the way it is. And then here we go. These is what I'm saying for, look at that. Right there it is, y'all. Put a thumb pull or around the edge corner of it. That's going on that. Let's do it right daggum now. Right now. How wide are you? You are 4 1/8. So I may do you as a rounded corner bit on one side or the other, but we're going to go ahead and glue this on there. Why not? It's pretty. It looked good on it, didn't it? Might as well get it finished. You know, we probably still need to ink it, but I'm going to put it on there. It's going on it. Yep. So that's what my intent is for my clusters that I'm making, is to put them on my pockets and tuck spots. Glue it to it. Okay, I'm going to go, I think I'm going to round the corner. We'll round this corner here. And it'll be so it'll go on your page. So like it would be here, and it'd be a side tuck. Yep. Okie doke. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to do that. That's one more that's finished and done. And ready to go in a journal. Yeah. So that's done. And this pocket's done. Look, we did a pocket and a tuck spot today. And then here's this one. And I think that would be so cute on one of these right here. And just round the corner on it. And that's what I'm about to do to that one too. Looks good on it. Do it. And yes, I know the greens are different colors, but you know what? I don't care. because I have journals that have all different colors of green and red. And I just think that that's going to be pretty. It actually draws your eye with the gold. Love it. That's going on that one. There we go. All right. So, well, actually, these are all finished because this is a tuck spot for a side of the page. This will be, you know, for the bottom. This is going to be, you know, like a tuck spot pocket at the bottom. This will be put on this side of the page. This will be, you know, on that side over this ways. And then you have a pocket. Shoot, we did finish all of them. Shut up. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So that's like made the clusters for the tuck spots for half of a journal. Pretty much is what we did tonight. That's awesome. I know that's a lot of work. That's an hour's worth of work for one half of a journal. You see what I'm saying? And then I get upset because people are like, why do you charge so much for your journals? Honey, I don't even charge what it's worth. I mean, honestly, I don't. I don't charge the time that I put in it, printing the papers, fussy cutting, you know, gathering up the bits and pieces to it, making the videos, putting the videos up. If I just charged just off of my time at minimum wage, they'd be, you know, well up over $100 a piece. I charge what I, you know, what I put in them. Most of the time is what I want. I want back what I put in them. And I don't think that's too much to ask. And then, you know, just a little bit of extra. That's it. All right. Well, I am going to get off of here. Those turned out beautiful. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, and these are all pockets, and that is a tuck. So I need to put that in the same difference. You know what I mean? What do I do with my little... There they are. I just bought them, y'all. I'm hid them from myself because I was loading up my tables. Loading up my tables, you know, for all the other stuff. So this is pockets and or tuck spots in here. And this one is going to be tags and or journal cards. So I want to make a few things for about a week. I just want to make stuff like, you know, pockets, and I got plenty of like tags, things to make tags. I need pockets and tucks. That's what I need. And then I still have, you know, in my my pre-made stuff where we did throughout the year on our Mary Makes. So, and no, that's not all the ephemera that I have for Christmas. Like I just said, we did Mary Makes throughout the year. So that's just what I just made now. And I bought these just for that. I'm going to get off here. Thank y'all so much for watching and putting up with me. And we will see y'all tomorrow.